Hey everybody, we're back and we're doing this little cowgirl bust right here. And I'm gonna set this down and show you. I did a little work on it. Uh, we're gonna do this later on this side here, but I'm gonna concentrate more on getting the face in on this old gal right now. And uh, what I'm going to do, I'm going to come down here and put these expression lines in and then put the eye sockets in. So to do that, I'm going to take a V tool. Let me get it, reach over here and get it. And I'm going to come down right in here and come down this expression line like this, like that. And I'm going to turn it around, do it on this side of here. You want to kind of bring it over a little bit like that. Now when I get that in, I'm going to make the nose stand out on the face just a little bit more. And I'm going to come in right here with a stop cut. And I'm going to make a little triangle cut right in here to extend the wing of that nose. Like that right there. Just get some shadow in there. And I'm going to do the same on this side over here. Come in it like that. I'll go in pretty deep. And right here. And come across here. And extend that wing of the nose just somewhat like that right there. Just to create a little shadow. And then I'm going to come in where I'd made my expression line, and I'm going to make me a stop cut along that V cut, and I'm going to cut back against that with my knife tip. Like that to create me a good little shadow in there. Stop cut, and then cut back against your stop cut with the tip end of your blade. Like that to create a shadow. And then I'm going to come in right in here and kind of scoop this out just a little bit. Kind of raise that cheek up a little bit. Like that. And now let's kind of take this and tuck this part of the upper lip up underneath that nose somewhat. Like that right there. And we might, let's see, let's come in. It's a little sharp right in here. Let's kind of smooth this out just a little bit more. And we'll draw our lines back on there. It's a little sharp right in there in that point. And I'm going to come down and shave that down just a little bit more. And I'm going to draw my mouth back on. Come up like that. And something like that right there. Now, I'm going to come up above and I'm going to create the bridge of the nose and the wing of the nose and the eye socket. I come in right here along that line like that. And I'm going to start gouging out this area up in here, which is where my eye socket will be. Deepen that a little bit. And I want to keep it as symmetrical as I can. I like to go deeper on the inside corners of the eye socket like that. And right here, my gouge left a little high ridge, so I'm going to come in and shave that little ridge down with my knife tip. Like that. Now I'm going to do the same that I did over here. I'm going to do over here. Let's see. I see one place needs to be a little more narrowly right in there. And we're basically going to do the face today. All right, I'm going to come in right here. And I'm going to bring that. I'll get it cut and then I'll show you here. Like that. Now let's cut that little chip out. Like that. And we're creating that bridge of the nose in there. Now we're going to turn it around and we're going to work this eye socket in with our gouge. And by the way, this is a number 9 1/4-inch gouge. Or 5 millimeter. Let's see here. Let's get this up a little bit and arch this up just somewhat. And I'm going to bring this out over here to my temple area. Right in there. Let's do it over here also. That's kind of hard to see because the hat brim is doing what it's supposed to do. It shades the forehead. So that's what it's doing. So now let's take my knife tip and kind of shave this down a little bit. Yeah, I don't know if that's hard. That's kind of hard to see. Right there like that. Now I'm going to deepen this one right here just a little bit more. And raise this one up just somewhat. I want to get where I can put my eyelids in there. And that looks pretty much what I want. Now, right in here, I'm going to come in and extend the wing of that nose down just a little bit more. And right over here on this side. Like that right there. Now I'm going to draw on and cut in the eyes. So I'm going to come across right in here with a reference dot right there. One just about right here. It come out over this area over here on each side. And I'm going to join my lines like that. Now, let me finish drawing on my eye, and then I'll let you see what I've got. There's one. Now, I like to open up this eye right in here, especially on a woman's face. It makes it look more feminine. Now I'm going to cut the eyes in. Now I'm going to come in with my knife tip and make me some triangle cuts on this area here on the inside. And that creates a little shadow right in here, in here. Now I'm going to go to the outside corner, do the very same thing, and take out a little wedge or triangle cut. And when you do these cuts, you want to kind of make them deep, because when you cut back across it, you want it to pop out. Now I'm going to join where I drew the line at the top, the little arch there, and then the straight line across the bottom. I'll do it on both sides. And come across there like that. Now I'm going to cut in, now the eyeball is kind of rounded that way on both sides. Now I'm going to cut back against my stop cut, top and bottom, to create that round eyeball. And when you make these cuts, you want them to be, like I said, you want them to be pretty deep, because when you cut back against your stop cuts, you want it to pop out of there. And I extended that out over here where I drew that line. Now, I got that done. I'm ready to go ahead and put my pupils in. And let's see, I do see right in here, this needs to be lowered just a little bit more. And I'm going to draw on my pupils. Oh, yeah, that's deep and good and deep right in there. There's one eye there, and then I'm going to draw it over here. Yeah, and she's looking back that way. Now we're going to put the eyelid in, and on both sides. Now I see right over here I need to open this up right in here to where my eyelid's going to be, just a little bit more. And let's just do it right here also. Now I'm going to take a number 11 3mm gouge. Let's see here. That's not the one. Yeah, that's it right there. And I'm going to come in right here, and I'm going to make my eyelid right in here. Bring it on around. Kind of cut that off right in there. Now that's what I call the soft lid. And I will deepen that though with a number 9. Let's see here. I mean with a V tool. All right, I'm going to take this and come in here and make my soft lid. Now I'm kind of going up in the forehead with this, kind of staying away from that actual eyeball. Yeah, we got some eyelids in there. So now I'm going to take my V tool and I'm going to enhance that cut. And start about right here. Work that on over like that. Just to deepen, or just to sharpen that lid somewhat. Like that. I know it's kind of hard to see with that shadow like that now. Now let's do this side here. There. And right across here. And that's the eyelids right there. Now, right up under here, we may take just a little, right across here, maybe just a little bit, a slight lid right in there. And once again, it's kind of hard to see with that hat brim. It's kind of shading that forehead. But there, we got that lid in, lower lid in. She doesn't have a big full bag. See, I didn't put on this one, I didn't put a big bag. I just put a little bitty lid under there. Now, I did draw a center line on there, so I'm ready to get rid of that because I don't need that on there no more. So I'm going to shave that down. And kind of smooth the brim of that, I mean the wing of that, the bridge of the nose is what I'm trying to say. What we're looking at on time, Peyton? I need to...
Got about 9 minutes.
Oh, okay, 9 minutes. Now, right in here, I'm going to lay in this mouth area, and I'm going to just go in right at first with my V tool, and where I drew these lines, I'm going to outline my lines, and I come in here like this, down and around. All right, we got that in there. Now I'm going to come in here with my knife tip and make me a stop cut along these areas. And I'm kind of building a mound for my teeth in there. Now, first of all, we want to come in here and take these corners out right in here. And take my knife tip, come in here and kind of tuck that back in there. And let's kind of pull that in a little bit right in there. Now we can come and build us kind of build a mound for these teeth. See how we're coming about there? It's a little puffy right in there, so we want to bring that down a little bit. Like that. And all right, we got that in. Now, right below here, I'm going to take my number 9 gouge, and I'm going to come right in here, and I'm going to put a little cut right in here under your nose, like that. And reason being, I'm going to come up above and kind of raise this lip up just a little bit like that. Maybe a little bit more. Yeah, that's what I needed right there. See how I raised that up in there? Makes her lips look a little fuller. Now, I've got to determine where I'm going to put the gap on these, below these teeth there. And I just keep kind of working at it till I'm pleased with what I got there. That looks pretty good right there. So I'm going to come in about right here and come across here like that. And then take probably a number 11, come in here and start cutting this out right in here. Like that. And then you take your knife tip and come in below there, really make a straight cut across there like that. And you want to start creating some shadow up underneath those teeth. What's the time looking like, Pete? We okay right now?
Yep, got about 4 minutes.
4 minutes? Okay. Now, I like what my teeth look like there. Now, right up under here, I'm going to kind of I'm going to cut this back just a little bit. And kind of form me a little lower lip in here. And just kind of tuck that in right in there. Yeah, she's coming along right now. Now, right at these little corners right here, I'm going to make a little cut and kind of take out a little wedge just to really end that mouth like that right there. And I'm going to do it on this side. And to make her look happy, you want to put these things at an angle. And she looks kind of happy. Yeah. Now, I don't like to, I used to put gaps, split the teeth, but on a woman's face, I like to just keep it like that right there and not, and not put any actual teeth in there. I like to show them looking like teeth. Now, let's kind of, before we cut off on this, I want to come in right in here and kind of clean up this, smooth this little area up on the upper part of the cheek a little bit. And once again, my little cowgirl, she's not, I mean, I don't do a great job on female faces, but they don't look like my cowboys, and that's what I want. Let's tuck this little, put a little shadow right in here. You just want to kind of add soft features in there. And now, she's got that little smile in there, so before we shut her down, I'm going to put a little fold right in here to really show that she's got a good smile on her face. And I'm going to do that with a number 11. Like this here. Just to give it a little character and shows that she's really smiling. And let's see, I've got right up in here, I want to put some more depth right in here. Or shadow, rather, is what I'm talking about. Yeah, that's what I want right there. But now, she looks pretty happy. Where we at on time, Peyton?
Got about a minute.
Okay, now, I went in and did this earlier. We're gonna work on this in the next video. It's pretty much, she got her face pretty much there. But I would like to put in some nostrils right here before we finish. And I'm going to draw it right in there and right in here. And just cut me a little nostril hole in with a number 9 gouge. Come in here. Make me a cut there. And then one right here. And on a woman's face, they don't need to be real huge. Just something to catch the shadow. And just to show she's got some breathing holes. But that's basically her face. And now, there was a person on the last video asked me how I get my flex cut tools beveled down. I wanted to mention this real quick. And Peyton, if you'll reach over here real quick. This is a work sharp. And I have a grinding stone. I'll put it on. And I'll show you real quick. And we may go over just a little bit.
Yeah.
But I wanted to show you this. Yeah, let's see here. But this is an 80 grit wheel, diamond wheel. But I turn it on and I just kind of run that. I draw me a line right across here with a marker. And I start flattening that and taking out that marker line. But I keep doing it till it gets real flat in there. So, but it's done with my power here. Now you could do it on wet dry sandpaper, but it would take a little while longer to get to this edge. That's what I like about the power here. So I'm gonna put this back over here, and then we're gonna come back over here with the old Cowgirl. And like I said, on the next video, I'm going to come in and we're going to work this hair. And we've got this pretty much worked, but we'll do this side here, what we've done on over here on the next video. So guys, if you haven't subscribed to my channel, hit that subscribe button and send us some comments. And with that, I'll see you on the next YouTube. See you later. Bye.